What's up, everybody? Happy wonderful Wednesday. Hope you're having an amazing day. If you're new here, I'm Serenity. We go over super easy vegan recipes as well as other holistic tips. So if you're into that type of stuff, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell button so you're alerted for all of our weekly videos. Wonderful Wednesday. You're here. Let's talk about it. Super simple. I'm constantly searching for vegan, organic, minimal ingredients, actually healthier versions of products. I've been doing it for years, so I'm doing the exact same thing, but I'm bringing you with me. These aren't sponsored videos, these are just products I want to try, so we do it together. Today's a super exciting one because I have not only one new product, but I have two. Doubling it up today, two things I haven't tried. Believe it or not, for as long as I've been cooking, I have never ever used like dried mushrooms, dehydrated mushrooms. So I bought some. I've always been dried mushroom curious. I have no idea what to expect. I typically cook with just, fresh stuff, but I could definitely see these being nice to have in the pantry. Always have them on hand. They don't really go bad, so I want to try them out. I've heard a lot of people say they have a very like cardboard-esque flavor, and I'm concerned about that. We're gonna see how it goes. I don't know. Comment below if you have had a lot of experience with dried mushrooms. Let me know how it went. I'm curious. The other product I'm going to try today is a new, it's just a new pasta sauce. Here it is. What first caught my eye about it, obviously, is the jar. It's a different type of jar. I have like a normal, more basic pasta sauce right here. So you can see how different this looks on the shelf. So anyways, it caught my eye. Organic, which is lovely. But once I picked it up, what really made me purchase it was the ingredients, of course. So it's super clean ingredients. It's literally, there's no extra filler, anything. So tomatoes, basil, carrot, onion, organic extra virgin olive oil, celery, and salt. Boom, that's it. So it's all basic. The reason I'm attracted to that is because even other brands of organic pasta sauces like this one, they have some stuff in them that I'd prefer not be in there. So a lot of the times I like to make my own pasta sauce because it's very, very, very easy. If you want to learn that, make sure you have subscribed because we're going to be doing that video very soon. But for example, I brought this one out just because this one's a little bit more pricey. All right, this was like around $5, which I know is a little bit more pricey, but my health is more important to me. You get what you pay for. I am absolutely 100% willing to pay a little bit more for a better product. Always have been, always will be. To me, it's like you're paying to be healthier. Okay, so however many years down the road, if you get sick, knock on wood, or some type of health concern comes up, if somebody's like, oh, give me this much money and you'll be 100% better, that amount of money could have went towards healthier options of food, and maybe you wouldn't have come across that illness. So invest in yourself, take care of yourself. I don't know if that made complete sense, but it did up here, so whatever. Back on track here. This and a lot of other pasta sauces on the shelf. This is an organic one too, so it's nice to have around, but let me go over this with you really quick. This has organic sugar in it, which I don't like. I don't like to add sugar to my foods at all. if I'm gonna add any type of sugar or sweetener to anything, I like to be the one to do it so I know exactly what's going in there. I know how much is going in there. So that I don't really like very much. And a couple other extra fillers here, citric acid and calcium chloride. Really try not to get things with calcium chloride in them. It can remove like dissolved water in liquids. It helps food prevent from spoiling, but it's an extra additive that I don't want to like break it down and get too crazy into it, that I don't want to be eating all the time. It's not that great for the body. I'll do a whole video on why not and break that down, but I basically try not to get products that have it. Most pickles have it, a lot of jarred foods have it. So when I saw this doesn't, it did make me very happy. We're gonna give it a try. I'm gonna make some pasta, obviously. So let's just make some pasta, shall we? All right, so I'm gonna use this pasta. I got this at Costco. You can use whatever type of pasta you want. Cook it to your liking or according to the directions on the back. And I'm gonna just do these mushrooms according to the directions that were on there as well, except I'm gonna add a little bit of it's basically soy sauce into the water, hoping that maybe it'll soak up some of the flavor. That's what I'm hoping, but we'll see. So in water, it says to just boil these bad boys for about 10 minutes, and that's what I'm gonna do. It also says to cover it, so we'll go ahead and cover it and we'll let these boil for 10 minutes. Look at this sexy mermaid here. She's gonna help us out today. She's gonna pop this off right here. All right, so I'm just gonna shimmy this out of here. Give it a little shake-a-roo. It smells really good. Hit that like button if you guys love pasta like I do. So good. All right, get this out of here. Always taste the entire time you're cooking. This tastes really good. This like has a very strong flavor. I'm actually very surprised. I'm gonna go ahead and put my cooked noodles in here. I just cooked the noodles and I rinse them like normal. All right, guys, super easy. Mix it up, mix-a-roo. Oh my gosh, I seriously make the craziest mess making pasta. Look at all of this. It's literally everywhere. I always say that like I could never wear white in the kitchen. It's crazy. Taste it and see what you think. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. It tastes so good, it barely needs anything. I'm just gonna do a little salt, a little sprinkle of pepper, and let's just do a little bit of garlic powder. I like seasoning, so that's why I'm adding a little extra, but honestly the flavor of this sauce was really, really bold and good. I just needed a little bit more. I'm just making a bigger mess, and I'm actually just gonna throw some of this seasoning in here, which is basically just a salt, pepper, garlic blend, just a little dot more. I got this at Costco as well. Sprinkle this over the top. All right, 10 minutes has gone by. Let's check on these mushrooms, taking a bath here. All right, so they seem all right. The texture is softer. I think they're done. Let me taste them. They don't taste very good right now. They have like a no flavor almost. So I drained the water and I went ahead and put it aside in this cup right here because I'll use it as a broth. I'll use it to cook later. Should have a lot of nutrients in it. I'm gonna put some garlic powder, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. We're just gonna try to help these mushrooms out because they have like
nothing going on. A little bit of minced onion. I'm gonna put in some of this no soy teriyaki as well. I'll link all the products I use in the description, so make sure you check that out, you guys. I pick my products very, very carefully, so we'll see. I'm just gonna let it kind of cook in this until it all cooks out. Hopefully it pulls up some of that flavor. You can see how on medium for about 8 minutes, all the liquid is gone. I'm just gonna add these bad boys to my pasta. I just have it on like a low medium setting here. I'm gonna mix it all up, make it one happy family. Hopefully it's happy, we'll see. It looks delicious. It smells really, really good. And this is my homemade Parmesan. It's so easy. It's made from cashews. It takes like 30 seconds to a minute to make. It literally adds so much flavor to all pastas. Like, you need to make this. You need to have this in your fridge. Again, the directions to that are below. You guys have to try it. It's so good. It has such a cheesy flavor to it. I put it on everything. If you want to see a video on that, again, make sure you subscribe because we'll be doing that video soon. So good. It's like a garlicky, bold flavor.
All right, you guys, let's talk. So we're all finished here. As far as the sauce goes, I was concerned for a second that it wasn't all gonna come out, and the top is so small I wouldn't be able to like get a spoon and scoop it out, and with it being more expensive I want like every single drop out of this bottle. But it actually all came out just fine. Like, it's pretty darn empty. It came out great. The taste of this was really, really good. It actually surprised me. I thought maybe it would be a little bit bland and I'd have to add like tons of stuff to it, but believe it or not, just adding the little bit of seasoning that I did, salt, pepper, garlic, just lightly seasoning it, is amazing. You know, we all have different taste buds, so for me, I liked a little bit more seasoning, but that was it. The flavor is super bold and strong. It would be a really, really good pizza sauce as well. I definitely recommend checking this out. Like, I will definitely purchase this again. It was really good. As always, you guys, all the details are going to be in the description below. And the Parmesan that I put on there, oh my gosh, this Parmesan is so good. I could just eat this in the spoonfuls. I make it, it's way cheaper, it's so easy to make. It takes like 30 seconds. I'm going to link that below as well. It makes everything so much better. I kid you not. As far as the mushrooms go, I don't know. They do have like a weird, funky back end. I definitely taste that. I taste what everybody was talking about, the weird, funky, cardboardy flavor. That pasta sauce is good. So this is the little thing that came on the mushrooms. There's no other ingredients. At first I was like, oh, maybe that back end is from a different ingredient, but there's not. It's not the worst. Like, they're not the absolute worst. Maybe if I catch some on sale, I'll buy some and keep them in my pantry for like emergencies, like crazy emergencies. This is not a product that I would buy and use all the time. It just has nothing on fresh mushrooms. It definitely has a weird back end flavor, like almost like a smoky cardboard. Like, it's not pleasant. The texture doesn't bother me too much. I don't think it's like rubbery or anything. It definitely is not the same texture as using a fresh mushroom, but yeah, I wouldn't put these into like a lot of things. All right, guys, so that about wraps it up. I love the sauce. I think it's amazing. I highly recommend it. The mushrooms, meh. I could take them or leave them. Definitely probably wouldn't like use them again on purpose unless it was an emergency and I had nothing else in the house and no time to go anywhere. So I'll keep some in the very back of the pantry. Comment below. Let me know if you've tried either of these before, and comment below and let me know what your experience with dried mushrooms are. Let me know if you have any tips and tricks to make them more amazing. Again, if you guys haven't subscribed already, please do so. Hit that bell button so you're alerted for all of our weekly videos. The question of the day is, what is your favorite type of pasta? I know it's a pretty tough question, so if you need to list like 20 of them, do it. I love pesto pasta. I love Alfredos. I love this type of spaghetti. I just love pasta. Comment below. Tell me your favorite. We'll see you next time. It is so good with this Parmesan. It's a cashew Parmesan. It's so freaking good. You have to try it. You have to try it. Like, it's not right. It's not fair to you if you don't try this.